Alright guys, Monday morning. Didn't really have anything to record over the weekend. Hello. Went to the bar Saturday. Recuperated all day yesterday. Anyway, we're down here now, about to go into Psar Leu Market. We hadn't planned on going to Psar Leu. Ooh, fishies. We actually just started walking, and then we kept walking. we had to go to the market today anyway, and just found ourselves closer to this one. There were no classes for me today, so decided to go out and do what I could to enjoy the day before it starts raining, which I have a feeling is going to do sooner rather than later. I've also been looking at different buildings, still trying to find a space to hold 20 people. The problem is that a lot of the spaces that I could use are no way would they hold 20 people comfortably. 10 would probably be the max. But then I got thinking, if I was going to just have 10 at a time and just make it a 2-a-day thing, I would be able to use my upstairs space and not have to worry about finding a place or paying rent or anything like that. Chilies. So I think that's the way I'm gonna go. I think I'm just gonna put an ad online later today. See if I can get interest from 10 people, and next week just start having classes. Because of my work schedule Friday, I'll probably only have them 4 days a week instead of 5. But still charge the same amount. Just $3 an hour. I want to make it affordable for as many people as possible to take this course, even if it exceeds the 20. 10 in the morning, 10 maybe in the evening, or 2 morning classes, however I choose to do it. I can start gathering people for the next class after that one ends. It'll be an ongoing thing. And I got a lot of music here. Sounds like rap, sounds like hip hop. And I don't think that is going to be allowed, so I will talk to you guys in a minute while I try not to get hit, yeah? Okay, I'm back. Here we have Pro
Yeah.
the famous, infamous fermented fish paste. Seng really likes it, so she had to pick up some of that. Yeah. We came a different way. We actually had to ask how to get to the main part of the market. We crossed the highway back there, as you saw, and we wound up in a part. Technically, it's still part of the market, but it's a part I'd never been to before. I've said this before. This place is huge, and there are still parts of it, even though I've been here several times, that I just haven't been to. It's very sprawling. It's almost like a little city. It's got little alleyways and little roads that go this way and that way. Eventually, I'll see them all. But yeah, I was just informed by a friend on Facebook that the school she teaches at has classrooms built already, but as of right now, they do not have enough students to fill those classrooms, and she suggested perhaps renting them out. It would be in the evenings only, which I guess would be okay. If I can get a good deal from the director of the school, then I would certainly be willing to do that. I would actually have a classroom in a regular school classroom at a school. Of course, my ideas wouldn't cost as much, and I would have flexibility where I wanted to go or what hours I wanted this to happen. And of course, it wouldn't be any extra money out of my pocket. Which I like. So I'll have to give that a thought. But thank you, Lyndon, for the information. It's weird that I was just talking about not even renting a place. And I'm down here at Psar Leu and get that message on my phone. My phone comes up and she says, hey, we have classrooms available in the evening if you want to work out something with my director. I like the way that worked out. Okay, it looks like this thing's going to be a minute. So let me wander up here. Okay. All manner of good stuff here. Eggs. Lots of eggs. Somebody asked me how come they never see me buy eggs. I think I mentioned this, that Sung doesn't like eggs, so we don't really buy any. And I know that's crazy. I mean, who doesn't like eggs, right? Everybody likes fried eggs, except for Sung. She does not like fried eggs. But here's the good news: when we go out and we have like a noodle dish that has a fried egg on top, I will get her egg because she'll just hand it over, and I don't even have to fight with her for it, which is awesome. Although I still don't know why people don't like eggs. They are delicious. It's starting to rain right now, as I predicted. Yep. We're about to get wet. Hello. Ooh, look at them peppers. Wow. All kinds of good stuff. There she is over there with a bag of goodness. Oh yeah. Her shopping style is a little bit different than mine. Mine is go in, point at this, point at that, point, tell them how much of it I want, pay them and leave. She smells things, touches things, feels things, weighs things. She goes through the whole 9 yards. But she'll always get the best price though, so I don't mind. It's just hard filming because she's over there in one little area and I just don't want to be spinning around turning the camera so you guys can see something new. That would get pretty boring pretty fast. We are going to take a tuk-tuk home, obviously. Carrying all that stuff in the rain, not advisable. But I'm going to end this one here. Not the video, just this clip. Until like starting to rain heavier now, and I don't want my camera to get ruined. So until we get inside, I'll talk to you guys later. All right, guys, we're finally back from the market. The wet, rainy market. This is our haul. This is 2 kilos of rice, which is about 4.5 pounds. We got a whole bag of tomatoes and shallots, looks like, in there. Lots of a big bag of cucumbers. Nice. Got some green onion, some herbs. Got pork. Got chicken, and of course she got some pro for herself. And we also got a ½ kilo of noodles. We have all of that. I believe all that came to $7.75. Yes, I gave her 8. I have 1,000 real, which is a quarter. $7.75. Great bargain. We did have to take a tuk-tuk home, of course, because it was raining. Still is a little bit. And now the fun part begins. She can separate, refrigerate, and all that good stuff. We'll be going out again later, and then I'll finish this vlog up. Gonna get all this done, sit in front of a fan for a while because it was pretty hot there after it got done really raining. It got humid really fast, as it's wont to do. Here's our new the clothes rack that was left to us by our nice neighbors when they left, being put to good use. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Alright guys, it is Monday evening. I actually thought I was gonna have to end this video at that last clip. It stopped raining for a while, and then it started raining again, even heavier than before. The sky was dark. The clouds looked like there was no end in sight. And I thought it was going to be rained out to go out later, but here we are. It's all good. Still a little cloudy, but it's it's all right. Breeze feels really good. And of course, that time of night, you got all of this traffic. This roundabout is and there are several in town, that's very confusing because cars coming from any direction will just try to go around it, but they will go in any direction they feel like at any given moment. It's hard to determine. There's 4 different things you have to look out for, 4 different lanes of traffic you have to watch out for before you start to cross the street. Ooh. Down here by the Art Night Market. I'm going to talk to the director of that school, ask about a classroom price. I think if it's not too expensive and can accommodate the hours I want, I think it might have a slight advantage over doing it upstairs in the common area where I live. And the main reason is because it is a common area. Even at 7 or 8 in the morning, people are getting up ready to start their day, coming and going from their apartments. A lot of people like to use that area to sit and eat because it offers a view. It's kind of outside. And I think a classroom would provide less interruptions of that nature when I'm trying to teach. Although I guess it would be okay. After all, and that's the other thing, I'm trying not to make it too much of a formal type of environment like a schoolroom or a classroom. We're conditioned when we're children to act a certain way when we're inside a classroom. You know what I mean? It's just got that stigma that you sit there and you pay attention and you do your work, and I don't know if I want that kind of environment either. So, like most things in life, they both have their pluses and they both have their minuses. But I will give the gentleman a call, the director of the school, get a base price. I will also have to take into consideration the location of the school. If it's too far away, again, I'm going to be losing money not only on the rental, but also having to take a tuk-tuk there every day just to teach for an hour or maybe 2 a day for 2 hours, and that would take away a lot of the profit. But I will talk to him, find out, and then I will make my decision, and of course I will let you guys know. But in the meantime, there are still schools here looking to hire. Emailed my CV packet to one of them today in the job posting board. Didn't see him reap. They were looking for seven teachers total, both foreign and Khmer, so I would qualify, plus a couple teachers assistants. So yeah, the big schools will hire all year round because school continues all year round, but they still, it's not one continuous thing. They have semesters just like we're used to back in the West, and they generally start hiring the most right before these semesters start. In this case it will be in September, so in August there will probably be a big push, and that would be a really good time to hit up all the schools you can, even if you previously have. If you're still interested, hit them up again, because once the new semester starts, a lot of teachers will be leaving, going on to their next country, another school, not renewing their contracts, what have you. So that is something I guess you should know if you are coming over here to teach. You should plan coming here around July. If I would have had this information, here's the way I would have done it. I would have waited until actually July. Come over here in July, take a month to acclimate yourself with the town, get around, take a little vacation, and then starting in August, hit it hard, hit every school you can, and during that month that you're vacationing, just find out about as many schools as you can, where they're located, get your resume in order, get your passport photos, make copies of everything, make it look pretty. So yeah, if you're thinking about it, get here about July. Or if you're one of these people that are just going to hit the ground running, show up in August. I think we're going to going to have another bout of rain. Either that or those drops were just coming off the trees maybe from before. I know on my camera it might look pretty clear, but it's not. It's pretty cloudy up there. Anyway, I'll end this one here. Really hasn't been much going on, so I don't really have a lot to talk about. Just thought you might enjoy the scenery down here by the river. I always like coming down here. It's peaceful. So I'll talk to you guys in the next one.